let's get up. Good morning, just got back from the gym, and I usually don't work out in the mornings. Like, I can never bring myself to, well, first of all, I can never bring myself to like get out of bed and not hit snooze, but I've tried out this new trick where you just count down. I forgot who came up with it, but they said you just count down like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or like 3, 2, 1, and then just don't think about it, get up, just 3, 2, 1, get up, and that's all you need to worry about. And honestly, that first step is like the most important step, because then after that, when I'm up, I make my bed and I'm good to go. And then also just like changing into a workout set and not thinking about it too much and just doing and not thinking is like the key to having a good morning and like waking up early and starting that whole process. I feel like just 3, 2, 1, give yourself a countdown and just do it, don't think about it. And I feel like that's part of like self-discipline. It's like doing things even when you don't feel like it, and I feel like the countdown just oddly helps with that. So I'm glad I got a little workout in today and didn't hit snooze and sleep late. I also feel like getting in a workout in the morning just like puts me in a better headspace. Like, I feel better about myself when I wake up early, and then also the gym is empty. It feels like everyone else is asleep, which most people probably are, but it just feels good to like have a calm morning and kind of jam pack my morning with things that make me feel good versus just like sleeping late, waking up and having to rush to get ready and then rush out the door. I feel like it's nice to have a slow morning and really prioritize making time and being intentional with my time in the mornings, because I could just like hit snooze and then wake up and then rush to work and then go. But it's nice to like kind of have some time to do my little me time. So I'm glad that I woke up really early today. Mindset wise, it just sets me up for a better day. So now I definitely want to make some coffee. Don't know how I've gotten this long without it. We're gonna make some coffee and maybe make some breakfast. I don't usually eat this early in the morning, but it might be good to like make some oatmeal or just get in some food this morning. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little 5-minute journal, get myself in an even better headspace now that I have a little bit of time, and just go over my to-do list for today and everything I need to get done when I get to work. So let's do it. And if you guys want like a time-stamped morning routine, because sometimes I feel like that helps to really like block out your mornings. But I woke up this morning at 5 and then did a workout, and now it's 6 o'clock, and I'm gonna make some coffee now and do a little journaling for maybe like 30 minutes and then do my hair, do my makeup, because that also makes me feel good in the morning. And I feel like whenever I do my hair and my makeup, I feel more productive. And I feel like I get more done in a day when I feel good about myself and I have a cute outfit and I have my hair and makeup done. It's a little thing, but it definitely helps me and helps me feel like the main character of my own story. So anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping because I desperately need some coffee. And if I'm yapping this much before coffee, I can only imagine what today's gonna bring. So the vibes are up. I love putting a little bit of maple in my coffee. It just makes it taste so good, and especially for like the fall time, the cozy season. Usually I'll put the maple in before I put the espresso in, because then it really melts it, but as long as the espresso is hot, you could like put the maple in and then it like melts into the espresso and it just tastes so good. And then I use the Chobani vanilla oat milk. I needed this. This is good. So I'm gonna drink my coffee and do a little 5-minute journaling to get in the right headspace for the day while I have a little bit of time. Usually like a little quote at the top. So today's quote is, "We need to live the best that's in us." Angela Bassett. We do. We must. Let's get to journaling. I also really love watching either YouTubers that make me feel inspired or podcasts that I really like in the morning while I do things, while I'm on the treadmill or getting ready. I feel like that also adds to the fun of the morning and making the mornings fun for myself when I have like the time to do that, you know? This came out so good this morning. Sorry, like lost my voice there. I love how every time I fill out one of these 5-minute journals, despite the order, whatever it is, coffee is always on there. And I don't know why, but it's one of the first things that pop into my head. Like, what am I grateful for? Yeah, my family, coffee, or sometimes coffee first. Depends on how I feel that day, how much coffee really is important to me that day. But usually it's like a version of, yeah, even when I look back, it's always like my family, something about social media, either my podcast or, you know, friends that I make through social media or whatever it is. It always like ties into like being able to be creative on social media, like, and having fun with it. It's always a version of something about my family, something about social media, and then something about coffee. So like those are really, I think, my 3 joys lately, and, you know, for a long time that are kind of my core, you know, fills my cup. Very grateful for those things, for sure. I'd share my little daily affirmation today, which isn't really an affirmation, but I feel like it's good to tell yourself this, I guess. But I said, keep going, stay consistent, you're doing great, I love you. And sometimes you just need to tell yourself, like, you need to be nice to yourself and just be like, hey, you, I have a mirror right here, so that's why I'm looking there. You're doing great, I love you. Like, sometimes you just need to say that to yourself, and I don't know, maybe that sounds silly, but I feel like we just have to be nicer to ourselves and give ourselves a little bit more grace. Journaling done. About like 10 more minutes until I have to like really start getting ready and like doing my hair and doing makeup and all that. I think I might look over my to-do list for the day. I can't like read in the mornings because then I get so into the book that it just like, I waste so much time because I just want to keep reading it. So I don't usually read in the morning. That's usually like I read after work or before bed. I'm gonna look over my to-do list and try to be a little bit more productive this morning. I love using the Notion app. I use it on my computer and my phone too. And it's just like a good way to kind of organize, especially because I do work full time and try to organize content creation. Like, it's good to have all these separate pages, and, you know, I can kind of organize within those pages different platforms and different things I need to do. And then for work, you know, my to-do list for the day, for the week, and it's kind of nice. I love a to-do list, even though I think it's kind of funny because I feel like to-do lists are kind of like fake productivity. The amount of time I spend like making my to-do list pretty which, like, yes, like, you know, that does make a difference too, you know, and I love writing a to-do list, but for me, I feel like I just like waste so much time. Instead of getting like 5 things done off the list, I'm like, oh, is Tuesday blue or pink? It's blue, by the way, and Wednesday's pink. I just think it's funny, like, that's like kind of like, I'll rewrite to-do lists for the day, for the week, instead of actually doing the things that are on there. But for some reason I like trick my brain into thinking that I'm being productive, even though when I could have gotten like 5 things done off that list in the time that I'm like bullet points or check marks. So I just think it's funny. What are some of the things like that you do that are like fake productive and you like trick your brain? Sometimes instead of doing what I need to do, my brain is like, time for a closet clean out. Let's literally do anything else but what we need to get done in the morning. So I think sometimes that's funny that I just end up doing a million other things. Like, I've redecorated my house and, like, you know, done a million other things that I never thought to do as a way of like avoiding what I actually need to get done. And then I also like to take some time in the morning to respond to comments and check my email and all of that. I usually like to stop myself from scrolling, but as long as I'm being productive on it, then I allow that in the mornings for myself. It's been honestly my personal mission to get people to read A Forbidden Alchemy. That's my current read right now. You guys, it's so good, and not enough people are talking about it or reading this book, and it's literally so good. It's just so good. It has all the tropes you know and love, but it feels so unique and different, and just the writing style, the romance, just everything about it is so good because it deserves so much more hype. So someone in my comments said they just started reading it, and that makes me so happy. Hopefully they like it. I always get scared when I recommend a book because I'm like, I don't want you to not like it, but when people like the books that I recommend, best feeling ever. For the days where I don't really want to wear any makeup, obviously it's like sometimes either like a lighter routine, or I'll just do like eyebrow gel and a little bit of lip gloss, and I feel like that sometimes is all I really need. But on the days where I do want to go a little bit extra and feel a little bit more put together, especially if I know I have a busy day ahead of me, then I'll do a little bit more of a like a natural makeup look, but a little bit more to it. For my foundation, I like to go in with a little CC cream. This one is the It Cosmetics CC cream, and it just feels really lightweight, more like a skin tint than anything, and I just do maybe like 3 pumps of that and blend it all into my skin. And it's also a slightly darker color, so I feel like it really adds some color back into my skin, especially since I feel so pale. I probably should self-tan, but I'm gonna try to go as long as I can without self-tanning and just embrace the pale a little bit. This definitely helps add a little bit of color back into my skin. And I also like to blend everything down into my neck too, because I feel like it helps make it look a little bit more natural. And then my tried and true concealer for years and years, I've been using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I use it in the shade Vanilla, and it's my go-to for literally forever. I've been using this and I love it. I will forever repurchase this concealer. Even when I've tried other concealers, I always go back to the Radiant Creamy Concealer because it's that good. Just a tried and true concealer. So depending on the day and how red the dark circles are, I do more or less. So I put that on, and then instead of blending it out right away, I kind of let it get tacky a little bit, and I go in with some contour. Sometimes I use the Dibs bronzer stick, but I really like the Rare Beauty contour stick, so I'll go in again just to add more of like a tan and color back into my face and add that contour. I like to do a little bit on my cheeks, on my forehead, and on my nose. And I just go up and down with the brush to blend that out. Bring it on my eyelid too, kind of like a makeshift eyeshadow a little bit. And I'll go back in and blend in the concealer. I just use this little It Cosmetics concealer brush, and I go up and down to blend that in. I use all my liquid products first before going in with the powder product. For liquid blush, I have this Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Cheek Tint, and I love that it's a cheek tint because I feel like it goes on really light and it just looks really natural looking. And I also love the shade of it. I feel like it's not too pinky, it's not too like loud, it's like a very neutral type of purpley pink, like a mauve, I guess, but I really like it. And I'll either go in with my fingers or use a little flat brush. I usually gear it more towards like underneath my eye going down, and then I do a little bit on my nose too, and then I do the same thing on the other side. My all-time favorite setting powder, I will forever repurchase this because it's that good, and I will recommend it to everyone I know. The Huda Beauty setting powder, it literally gives you like such a flawless finish. It's the best setting powder that I've ever tried. I also recently got this Cali Ray Magic Hour setting powder. It's like talc free, and I really want to try this out too, but I think I'm gonna go with my tried and true for today. But this also I feel like has potential. Maybe I'll try it out this morning with you guys. We'll take that chance. I have this like little Sephora puff pad, so I just dip the powder in and then go up and down to blend it out. I kind of like that. I'm gonna do the Huda Beauty on the other side. I feel like this gave a little bit of a tint, which isn't bad because I put blush there anyway. This is more like white, and I feel like maybe this brightens it up a little bit better, but this like kind of conceals and looks more natural. But I feel like I like the brighter side of it, so I think today the Huda Beauty wins out. That's what I'm saying, like it's just the best setting powder that I've ever tried. And even when I try to use other ones, nothing compares. And then to kind of tie it all together, I like to go in with a little YSL powder bronzer. I'm hitting pan with this, so obviously you can tell it's good, but I just like to go very minimally, just kind of over wherever we put the liquid contour, just to kind of tie everything together, go down my neck, and I feel like it's a little step that just kind of makes everything look a little bit more put together. And then for blush, my all-time favorite blush, this one is the Tower 28 powder blush, and it's their Get Set blushes. So I feel like I've never used a blush that lasts so long, but this literally lasts me all day, and it comes in all these different colors. I don't know where my favorite color went. It might be one of my suitcases, but this is my second favorite color. This one is Malibu Cooler, and it's just a lighter pink. So I like to go a little bit of that. And it really does last literally all day long. Don't really have a preference with eyebrow stuff. Sometimes I use the e.l.f. I have this like random Wet n Wild one, and at the little brush end, I just use it. I use this like middle shade just to like fill in where my brows are sparse. And then I go in with some brow gel to kind of shape them, keep them in place. I really love this Benefit brow tint. It's one of my favorites, and sometimes I find that with brow gels you have like the little like white like goopiness depending on like what brow gel you use, and I never get that with this one, so I love it. It's definitely my tried and true favorite brow gel. I go in with that and I just kind of brush them up and over. Also, thank God that the feathery soap brows, that's what they were called, soap brows, are dead and gone, because I never wanted to do that. But I mean, some people like when they did it they killed it, but like that just was not a trend for me. Glad that that trend is over. Is this a safe space? Is this a safe space to speak on it? I never liked the soap brows. And I'm just gonna set the makeup with this Cali Ray Surf Proof setting spray, or I could use the Rare Beauty setting spray. These aren't really my favorite. My all-time favorite setting spray is the Morphe setting spray, but I ran out of it, so to eventually repurchase it. But while I have these, why wouldn't I use these? So I'm gonna use, I think today I'm gonna use the Cali Ray one. And I like that the mist is very fine, so it doesn't feel like I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I like that it's very fine mist. When I want to go for a little bit more of a natural look and like a daytime look, I like going in with a brown mascara. And this one, I have the YSL brown mascara, and it's really, really good. So I love going in with a brown. Also, if you have lighter eyes, I feel like it really brings them out more when you use a brown mascara. So I really love that for like an everyday type of look. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is just go in with a little bit of liner and lip gloss just because I love that. I've recently tried this Kylie Cosmetics. It's like a it's a plumping lip liner, and this one is in the shade Ice Latte. Of course, very on brand, but I love a little bit of pop of color. And usually like on a night out, I'll do like a, I guess, heavier lip look, but I just want to like lightly kind of go really towards like gearing it more towards like the middle of my lip, and I'll do only that much. And then I recently tried this Gisou. It's in the shade Toffee. It's a honey infused lip oil, so it doesn't feel like a sticky lip gloss, which I really like, but it still gives that shine. So I really like this one. I've been using it especially for the fall time. I feel like it's the perfect fall winter little lippy. So like with any lip combo, I just put this on top, and it's smooth. It gives that shine without feeling like a sticky lip gloss, so I really, really like it. And I think it smells really good too, because it's kind of like that toffee smell. That is the official go-to everyday natural makeup look for work or for school, whatever you need it for. It's maybe a little bit extra for the mornings, but it makes me feel good to like do my hair, do my makeup, and that just makes me feel good. So I think whatever makes you feel the most like you in the morning is what you should do to bring the vibes up and have fun with your mornings and set yourself up for a good day. So this is the hair and makeup for work today. And then the outfit, I have this cute little sweater. It's so soft too. I got this from a little boutique in Hoboken. I forgot what it was called, but I just randomly went in one day and I found this sweater and I just had to get it because it's so cute. And I think it's perfect fall time. And then I have jeans from Princess Polly. And then I'm gonna go in with my New Balance sneakers. These are my favorite sneakers, especially for the fall time. They're like beige and white, so I feel like they go with most outfits. They go with anything really. And I just think they're super comfortable, especially for work, but still kind of like put together. And I feel like they go with most outfits and like they don't look ugly. So I really love these New Balance sneakers. They're my favorite, and they're just super comfortable for work when I'm usually on the go and I'm working with kids, so I have to be ready to run at any moment. And you know, going up and down the stairs and everything, I feel like this is a good work shoe. So that is my hair, my makeup, my outfit of the day. I definitely feel like it was worth it to wake up earlier, and I'm definitely gonna try this again and try to keep in the habit of waking up early and just 3, 2, 1, go. Don't even think about it and just get up and be intentional with my mornings and just make the most of it. Feel like the main character and just really take back control of my mornings. And I feel like this was a really good morning, and I'm glad that I woke up earlier than I normally do and didn't sleep in, because I genuinely do feel so much better, and I feel like this really set me up for a better day and a more productive day. So I definitely 10 out of 10 highly recommend. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I hope you guys have a great day whenever you're watching this. Love you, besties. Bye.